Hello, my fine and fabulous manga readers. It is time for my updated yaoi collection video that I've been meaning to do for so long. I have a lot of new yaoi to go over, so we should get started with this video, like now. So I have a couple places where I keep my yaoi. I have a few books random right here. Sorry, I'm not even watching where I'm looking when I'm filming this. That's really poor of me. But as you can see, I have Same Cell Organism and The Day I Become a Butterfly. These two books are by Sumomo Yumika, which a friend of mine recommended her. I love this. The Day I Become a Butterfly I've read before. It's really good. So I'm looking very much forward to reading Same Cell Organism. Her stories are just really poetic and beautiful. I really need to make a video on them, so I will do that in the future. Then I have Hot Steamy Glasses, which I have been meaning to read for forever, but haven't done it yet. And then we have Ordinary Crush and Sunflower 1 and 2 of each of those. That's the complete series of both of those. This is a side story to this. I still need to read this, but I have not done it yet. Then right here is the main glory of my yaoi collection. I am so happy to have all of these. It's so beautiful. And you can see the rainbow. Can you see the rainbow? So starting up over here, I have some pop figures that just hang out on the shelf because it's very fitting. I have Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time because she is, oh my glob, so amazing. And then I have two Deadpools. One, my friend gave me this one, the X-Men Deadpool, and they hang out here because Deadpool is pansexual, and he would totally read yaoi all day. I kind of organized my yaoi based on publisher, so Deadpool and the Lumpy Space Princess are sitting on the blue manga that I have. Very funny that the blue Deadpool is there. Anyway, I have Gakko in Heaven by Yo Higuri, which I've read a little bit of, but I haven't finished it yet. It is interesting so far. I like the artwork. And then finally we have Truly Kindly and Lovers in the Night by Fumi Oshinaga. I have all my Fumi Oshinaga work right here, pretty much. Those are sequels to each other. Those are in the same story. And I haven't read it yet, but I got it at GeekCon, so I need to read those. And then one that I'm not sure if it's yaoi or not, but it is very gay, is What Did You Eat Yesterday by Fumi Oshinaga, number 1. This is published by Vertical, and I am really interested in reading more of this. I've read a little bit of it, and I did like it. It's won a lot of awards, and it's very highly acclaimed. Then over here I have the majority of my June manga. I think this is all my June manga, actually, besides the little pile I showed you earlier. So we have Castle Mungo, number 1, which I need to get volume 2 soon before June lets it go out of print, because June manga goes out of print insanely fast. Then I have Kizuna, the deluxe edition, number 1. I need to read that still. I love Kazuma Kodaka's work, though, so I'm very excited to read that. And I need to get Bad Teacher's Equation by her as well. I have 1 through 4 of Finder, in Target in the Viewfinder, by Ayano Yamane, who is a really beautiful mangaka. Her art is just so gorgeous. You can tell right there, this beautiful artwork. And good news for fans of this series, Sublime Manga is going to be republishing all of the Finder volumes, and they're going to be releasing Volume 8 by itself. So they're going to release Volume 8, I believe sometime next year, and then they're re-releasing the other series, or the volumes that came before it, in deluxe editions. So after Volume 8 comes out, we're getting that, and I'm really excited for that. So get excited for that if you're a fan of Finder. Then I have my introduction to yaoi, pretty much. Only Serious About You by Asao Kai? Asao Kai. I can't pronounce her name. But that is the complete series. I started reading this back in 2011 when I first got into reading yaoi, and it is such a cute story. I highly recommend it. And then we have My Bad by Rize Shinba, who is a fairly well-known creator of manga. She wrote My Girlfriend's a Geek, and this is one of her yaoi BL titles. It is a collection of short stories that she published, and it's really kind of cute. Has some stories are better than others that I've found when I've read any short story collection, but it is pretty cute. I would recommend that one. And then Comes Love, a little one-shot, one of my favorite one-shots. I really like that. That's by Ryu Yamakami, which I really like that one. That's really cute. It has a lot of sentimental value for me. And then up here I have 1 through 3 of Border by Kazuma Kodaka. I am so excited because Volume 4 just came out, released from Right Stuff, so that you can buy on rightstuff.com right now. I am going to purchase it probably at Youmacon if I can find it. I hope I can because I really want to complete that series. And then Volume 5 is supposed to come out next year. Hopefully, I really hope so. It's crazy how long it's been since we've gotten a new volume of Border. And then I have Entangled Circumstances, which is a one-shot that I didn't really like that much. I may make a video on it, we'll see. It's not that great. And then A Waltz in the Clinic is a sequel to A Murmur in the Heart, which I have not read yet, so I don't have any idea if that's any good or not, but I have it anyway. Butterfly of the Distant Day is the sequel to Il Gatto Solgi. This is by Tuko Miyagi. I really need to read this one, but I can't until I get the first series. And then finally I have The Tyrant Falls in Love, Volumes 1, 2, and 6. This is one of my friend's favorite series, and I kind of don't like it very much. But it's got a fan base, so that's worthy to note. I know a lot of people like it, and I just couldn't really get into the abusive relationship storyline, so not for me. And then the bulk of this shelf is all Sublime manga. As you can see, I have an affinity for Sublime manga. I love them so much. So the first manga I have is Awkward Silence, Volumes 1 through 5. We finally got Volume 5 this year, and I'm so happy we did. Hopefully we get Volume 6 within the next 3 years. But I really think that's a cute story. I would highly recommend that one. And then we have Bonds of Dreams, Bonds of Love, Volumes 1 through 4 by Yaya Sakuragi, which is one of my favorite mangaka of yaoi. I love her work so much. I have a video on this, actually. This was my first Yaoi Yearnings video, so if you'd like to check that out, I will leave a link in the description below. It was a very cute story. I really liked it a lot. And then we have Crimson Spell 1 through 5. I do have Volume 4. I am currently reading it. I lost it for a second, but here it is, Volume 4 of Crimson Spell. This is the volume I'm currently reading. Really good series so far. Volume 3 really picked up the pace. Like, I thought Volume 2 was really boring, but then Volume 3 really got good. So, stick with the series, it gets a lot better. I will be doing a video on that one soon. It's a fantasy, very sexual yaoi, but it's really good. And then one of my absolute favorites, I have Embracing Love, Volumes 1 through 6, released from Sublime in these nice deluxe editions. We haven't got one of these since last August, so I hope that Sublime will put out more of this, because it is so good. I know it's 14 volumes long, it's ended in Japan, and I believe there's a sequel series that the author created, so I absolutely adore Yuka Nida's work. She is a wonderful mangaka. I adore her, and I hope we get the rest of Embracing Love. Next I have False Memories, Volume 1. I still need to read this and buy the second volume, which is why I haven't read it yet. I like to read the whole story, so I'll probably pick up Volume 2 at Youmacon if I find it. And then I have Hide and Seeks, Volumes 1 through 3, also by Yaya Sakuragi, and this is sort of a sequel to Bonds of Dreams, Bonds of Love about a different couple, and it is really cute. I do really like this one a lot. I also have a video on this one if you'd like to check it out, so I will leave a link below as well. All of my Yaoi Yearnings video has a playlist for it. Maybe I'll just link the playlist and make it easier for you all. And then this next series I'm going to do a video on very soon. It is called His Favorites. This is by Suzuki Tanaka. And I really like this series so far. It's really cute. It's a great starter yaoi series, I would say. It's not very heavy, no sexual content, at least thus far. I've read up to Volume 4. But I have 1 through 9, which is all up to date with the series. And I really adore this series. It's so cute, such a nice little high school romance about these two boys. And I really like it. So, if you're a fan of shoujo and yaoi, you should check out His Favorite. It is wonderful. Then I have a one-shot called Honey Darling, which I wasn't a big fan of, but I might make a video on it just to kind of tell you my thoughts. It was okay, it was kind of cute, but not very special. And then we have Love Stage 1 through 3. I also have a video on this one, so I will, as always, you can check that out if you would like to. And I am really happy to finally gotten more of this series. I really do want to read more of it. Then we have Nights, which is a collection of short stories written by Ko Yoneda, who is the author of Twittering Birds Never Fly. I really did enjoy this so far. I read the whole thing, actually. I did enjoy it. And it wasn't, like, amazing, but it was fairly enjoyable. Then I have 1 through 4 of Punch Up. That's the complete series by Shioko Kano. I have mixed feelings on this series. I did like it at first. It was really good in the beginning, and then it just kind of, it just got a little bit worse for me. Not the greatest yaoi, but it was kind of cute, and I did like Motoharu, the main love interest. He was so sexy. Then I have Sleeping Moon Volumes 1 and 2. I have read this. I plan on doing a video on it in the future as well. I did really like it. I think I'm going to do a video for Halloween based on this manga, so look forward to that. Then I have Starting with a Kiss #1. This is also by Yukanita. I need to get the rest of her series. She also has Spiritual Police, which is published by Sublime as well. And this series is also completed at 3 volumes that I need to pick up still. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Then we got 10 Counts, Volume 1. Volume 2 comes out in November, and I believe Volume 3 comes out in February, if I'm not mistaken. And I need to read this still. I will be reading it very soon. I will have a very special video up for this one, so look forward to that. And then we have the Man of Tango, my favorite one-shot of all time. It is absolutely wonderful. I would be a fool not to show you the glorious artwork that this series has. It is so sexy. Too hot for my eyes to handle. It is wonderful and amazing, and you need to read it. It's so wonderful. I will say, I forgot to mention in my video, oh, it's gone! It's gone! It has fallen off the face of the earth, and the earth is a little bit sadder. But now it's back, and I am touching them so that they do not fall again, because I need to make them live. But this series is just too sexy for my eyes to handle. I adore it, and that's all I can show you because it gets really sexual later on. I forgot to mention in my video that this is rated M for mature, so I hope people didn't buy this thinking it was going to be a cute, no sex yaoi, because there's a lot of hot stuff in this. A lot of hot stuff. Alright, and we're on the home stretch, the final books in my collection. I have The Prime Minister's Secret Diplomacy by Yukanita, which is a series that she never completed, so I'm not sure what will happen with this series. They released 1 volume from 801 Media, and at the end of this book it does say that it's to be continued, so I don't know if she'll ever finish this series. I hope she does. I need to read it still, but I bought it because I love Yukanita. She is wonderful. And then I have 2 books by Shioko Kano, Maybe I'm Your Stepping Stone, and I Am Not Your Stepping Stone. And I still need to read these. I do like her work. I hope I don't show you anything. There we go, that's about it. You can see the man's nipple. Then I have a couple of books from Drama Queen, which is an older publishing company. I have, oh my gosh, I can't even show you. I have Love Me Sinfully, which I have not read yet. And then Allure, which I also have not read yet. I am such a violent person. Okay. A couple of other books I got from Drama Queen is Lovely Sick Volume 2, which I got in the Right Stuff sale a while ago. So that is nice. I need to get Volume 1. I believe that's out of print, though, so I gotta search for it. And then I have Your Honest Deceit Volume 2. I will be picking up Volume 1 eventually as well. That's on Right Stuff, so I will check that one out. And then the last yaoi on my shelf is The World's Greatest First Love, which is my favorite. I adore this series so much. I'm currently on Volume 3, so I will show you the cover of that one. Oh, or it will fall into the abyss. This series is just so adorable. It is so cute. I really, really, really love it. It's one of my favorites. I love the anime of this. Totally check this out. It's on Crunchyroll. It's wonderful and amazing. And we finally get to see Ko in this volume, and I'm so excited! I can't find it, but somewhere in that abyss of books is a volume of Rush, which is a yaoi magazine. I kept it down there because it was kind of a weird book, so I did not want to put it on my shelf. But I do own it. It's somewhere in there. I got it from Right Stuff. I just can't find it, and I'm too lazy. But yeah, guys, for the most part, that is my entire yaoi collection. I am so blessed to have all of these books. I love them to death so much. They are so glorious and so gay. In the best way. So guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know what you think of any of these yaoi in the comments below. I would love to discuss it with you, because I'm a fujoshi trash at heart. And as always, have a wonderful day, and please, for the love of all that is gay, stay sexy.